What is up? What is up, sports bettors, sports fans, period. It's the crew on Friday. Yep, the Friday crew. Boy, it'd be a good idea if Bob could spell. Left the N off the NFL. Anyway, last minute betting with the Sports Nuts, powered by OddsJam, the premier odds comparison company for sports bettors worldwide. And we're going to talk a little NFL, WNBA playoffs, MLB, where we at in the standings there, and college football, a couple of college football games tonight. We got plenty of things to talk about that are all Tristan. It's Tristan's show tonight because his teams, it's all about his teams tonight with Florida State playing. But before we go anywhere, what is up with Jaden Daniels? Where are we at on the injury front with him? Because I just saw something pop up.
I didn't hear anything about an injury. What injury?
He is ruled out, and so is Terry McLaurin for Sunday.
Oh my goodness! Really?
Yep. Got the notification earlier. So
okay.
He will be out.
It's a knee injury that slowed his progress. Okay. So there you go. I thought I saw something about that. Well, that's good to know for fantasy football people.
I don't have anything about that. I see. Okay, here it is. ESPN. Yeah. Daniels, McLaurin, both.
Hey, Justin, you can trust us, man. We know how to Google. We're really good at Googling.
Are you sure about that?
Oh yeah, we're really good at it. How you doing, Stephen Batso? What's up, Brandon? How you guys doing? Good to see y'all. We are live on X. We're live on YouTube. And we are live on Twitch, bringing you some of the best sports betting news around. That's right. Last week, it was just me and Justin here, and we went 8-7 in the parlay, so we pretty well sucked.
Yeah, it's better than going 0-0.
We pretty well did not do a very good job. We were 11-4 the first 2 weeks. Mike not being here last week, I think, impacted us negatively. Could have been a tiebreaker on some of them. And you too, I guess. Yeah. Of course.
Yes.
Of course.
It's not like I don't know football at all.
You know everything, bro. I mean, you don't get any better than your knowledge. Okay,
you guys.
I'm not counting that at all. Speaking of college football, let's talk college football and FSU playing. Were they at Virginia tonight? Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and I think 6.5 point. Favorite 7 looks like 7 is pretty well the line, although you could get 6.5. I got to be honest with you, Tristan. I'm not sure that they cover tonight.
Neither am I.
But I do. I think they're going to win the game.
Yeah, probably by like a couple of points. I was looking at their first half spread. It was a play on OddsJam, the Virginia +4. Considering taking it if the line isn't already gone.
Yeah.
I'm considering it.
Okay, a couple top 25 games. I've been pumping up the anytime touchdown scores on the YouTube channel, folks, for college football too, trying to teams. And by the way, Mike is not only is his camera not there, his mic isn't on.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with him today.
I don't know. What happened to him?
He's probably grabbing a drink.
Yeah, maybe a beer or something, huh? I mean, either that or the vodka that Justin drinks over there. But
you guys repeat just the same fucking shit.
I know. We're terrible, aren't we? But we are funny. Hey, if you don't like it, if you're gonna bitch about it, get the fuck out of here.
Just like you guys get mad at me for saying.
Anybody's got anything to bitch about, just don't come back on. That's all I can tell you. All right. We like to have fun. People like to laugh. And sometimes it's at my expense. And sometimes it's going to be at your expense. And you'll have to just deal with it. That's all I can say.
You and Steven, is when it comes to me, it's just the same jokes. Oh, Aaron Rodgers.
We're pretty easy. You're pretty easy to joke about. Sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes you are. Sometimes you are.
Shit for saying JJ McCarthy's a good quarterback, but
he's not a good quarterback. Okay, he's a below average quarterback.
Yeah, I saw that your guys' video last week. You guys and your Joe Mixon and Quinn Johnston talk about me. It's just like, oh my god,
Joe Mixon definitely being missed. Definitely being missed by the Texans, and you don't get a bigger Texans fan than Jabari.
Well,
I mean, he'll tell you.
I would tell you this though: the biggest reason why the Texans suck right now is not having Mixon. That does suck right now. Yeah,
because Nick Chubb's doing terrible.
Yes, but the biggest reason why they suck is because their offensive line is terrible. That's the biggest reason.
Thoughts on Tristan Commissioner moves? Hey, I'm not saying a word. This isn't my.
I already told you the deal. I told you to switch it back. So. What move did you make? All I did was add 2 injured list spots, and then it's turned into fucking, this huge ordeal.
Yeah, that's not that big a deal. I mean,
it would be crazy if I, changed the whole fucking league, but. I added 2 IR spots, and yet it's blown out of proportion. So you know what? I'm not the commissioner anymore. One of y'all want to handle it? Be my best.
Nope, it wasn't my idea to do this league. It was your idea. You're stuck with it. Quit your whining.
You're more than welcome to be commissioner.
I don't have any desire to. Didn't really want to do a fantasy league anyway. We're here. This is where we're at. Your idea, stick with it.
Well, I don't have a problem with it. There's no problem.
I really don't give a shit other than the fact that it looks like because your team's getting injured, you opened up a couple more IR spots. Okay? That's all I can say. I don't really care. It don't matter to me. Let's talk MLB playoffs, all right? You get over it. You'll be okay. Toronto and the Yankees still tied at 91-68 with 2 more games left. Who thinks the Yankees are winning? Who thinks Toronto's winning that division?
Yankees got that in the bag.
If I had to pick, I'd say the Yankees. But I mean, when it comes to baseball, I will take a step back. But
okay. Mike, what do you think?
I mean, you got to love the way the Yankees have been playing, and they get to end the season here with Baltimore. But on the flip side, Toronto playing Tampa Bay, so both winnable series for them. Toronto owns the tiebreaker, correct?
Do what now?
Toronto owns the tiebreaker with the Yankees.
I will tell you here real quick. I think you're right, but hang on.
I mean, currently, right now they do. It appears. I mean, I'll say Toronto takes care of it because they do own the tiebreaker.
Yeah, Toronto does have the tiebreaker. Yeah, you are correct. You're correct. Yeah, I think Yankees probably pull this out too. And then we got Cleveland and Detroit. 2 days to go in the season. We have 2 divisions that both teams have the same record. Detroit with the just unbelievable collapse.
They're looking like Rory McIlroy out there.
Who is Cleveland?
No, Detroit.
Looking like Rory McIlroy. He just made a big putt.
Well, I'm saying to the others.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, leave the golf analogies to me. All right. Let's take a look here real quick at the wild cards because I think, if I'm not mistaken, Detroit, they're still in control of the last wild card with Houston a game out. So, I mean, this is just coming down to, I said the last 3 games of the season. It's this weekend, and I think it's pretty darn exciting myself. I think it's going to be great for baseball, and I just think it's great.
I mean, that's why they added that last wild card team, was because you'll have a boatload of teams in it like this. It's designed for that to be the case. So you're always going to have a close race down the stretch, and with adding that new wild card.
Mets with still a game lead over Cincinnati. Who do the Mets play, Mike?
Marlins.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Marlins. And
Reds
Cincinnati plays Milwaukee.
Yes.
I mean, I think the Mets are going to hang on. What do you guys think?
I'd like to think they will. I mean, at this point, you're still holding on to that last wild card despite how bad you played. Now we're down to the final 3 games. Favorable matchup for them here, although the Marlins can be competitive. But this is a team the Mets should be able to take care of business on. And with the Reds playing the Brewers, although the Brewers are not going to be playing, their main guys because they have nothing to play for, but they're still, a decent ball club. So, I mean, I think the Mets hang on to this.
Brandon, you talking about this one?
Yeah.
That sounded like it's called laughter, okay? It's
not very good. It doesn't even sound.
I have more stuff, too. And I'm going to tell you this one I'm going to use a lot today if I hear too much bullshit. And that's this one here.
That's the sound it makes when Bob's on the toilet.
Make me put my face up.
That's what I initially thought. I thought it was someone using the bathroom.
Okay.
I'm not even going to lie.
It's just laughter, okay? That's all it is.
Whatever you say, Bob.
Yeah, I probably do need to use that. Sometimes it goes crazy here on the show. All right. So we've covered MLB. We've got WNBA playoffs tonight. We need to talk about it. Let's take a look at the lines. I'm going to share my screen here real quick. And let's get down to some WNBA. 2 big games tonight. Both of these series tied at 1 apiece. Vegas minus 3.5. I got to be honest with you. I really like the favorites in both of these games.
Who is it? Who are the matchups?
The only 4 teams that are playing. Vegas and Indiana and Minnesota and Phoenix.
Well, I don't know shit about those 2 teams, so my input is irrelevant there.
Okay. I thought you were a WNBA guy earlier in the year.
I don't even know player props, dude.
Okay.
I don't know the teams and all this
Mike,
shit.
Vegas, Minnesota, money line parlay, you think?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Let's do it real quick. Add it to the bet tracker. I'll put it in here in a few minutes, and then we're going to get to picking this week's slate of NFL games.
Oh, boy.
No NFL talk.
We got.
We did kind of do a little talk there.
Got,
what do you got, Justin? Here, take over. You're the host. What do you got?
Well, I want you to expand more on this, like Texans being bad just because of Joe Mixon. I mean, I saw your guys' live stream, a little bit of it on Tuesday. My name got brought up about Joe Mixon, Quentin Johnson again. I need.
It's because you're a Joe Mixon hater.
Oh, is that right? Oh,
yeah. Well, that's what you were all last year. And honestly, Michael will agree with me, and Jabari will agree with me. This team's running game. Nick Chubb's terrible. Since the injury,
I was on that show.
Having Joe Mixon back, it would be really, really helpful for the Texans. CJ Stroud doesn't have a running game, and he's not a good running quarterback. So, Mike, here, interject. I got nothing else to say on that one.
I think Justin nailed it on the head, though. Their O-line can't block.
Yes, that is the biggest reason why the Texans suck right now. That is the biggest reason. If they brought Joe Mixon back, yeah, they'd be better, probably, maybe, but it depends.
Not if their O-line can't block for him.
Well, I mean,
and their O-line can't block, so there you go.
One thing Joe Mixon brings that none of these other running backs they have can bring is the ability to catch the ball out of the backfield. None of these other guys can do that. So that is an element to Joe Mixon's game that is a huge, huge thing to have.
Also, he makes people miss. Too,
yes.
And he's pretty good after contact. So there you go.
I wouldn't say that no other, though, Mike. I wouldn't say that no other running back.
Who else do the Texans have that is a receiver?
I thought you were saying like in the league in general.
No,
I'm not talking about like
the league. Why would he make a statement like that? I mean, come on.
I was just saying. I got confused.
Okay, all right.
Well, I mean, for his career, he's been a good receiving back for the most part. I wouldn't say he's the best receiving back that the league has had in the last however long he's been in the league, 8, 9 years, whatever it is. So no, I wouldn't go that far, but he's definitely been amongst one of the better receiving backs you've seen, out of the backfield, certainly.
So the Texans are waiting. It's a foot injury. They're waiting a critical update here. I mean, right now he's definitely out this week.
Is he out again this week?
Yeah. It's in doubt right now. I mean, I guess he's in the doubtful stage. Maybe he's not completely out, but most likely he is. It's a foot injury, and running back's got to have his feet to be able to make cuts and what have you, and
well, yeah, this
part of the game.
It's not crazy to think that this could be the beginning of the end for Joe Mixon.
No, not at all.
No, he's definitely he's almost in year 10 if he's not already. I don't think he's quite at 10 years. I want to say 9 years in at least. Maybe this is year 10. So running back lifespan is usually not very long.
Exactly. That's why it was logical to think that Joe Mixon going to the Texans may not work out. But Bob has just had his crosshairs on my head since I said that.
You gotta also.
Well, I think in the first the first season they got him, I don't think it was crazy to think he was still a serviceable back and a big
more
part of
serviceable. It's 1,000 yards and plus what he creates out of the back.
But you knew him going there. Houston was going to see the downside of his career at some point because he is getting up there in age. Well, I mean, sure. You wanted to at least when you got Joe Mixon, you were hoping that you could at least get maybe 2 good years out of him.
You were wanting to capitalize on your offense with Stroud and him and the receivers to really make it far in the playoffs. By the way, Rob, Mr. PhD,
it's a good point.
He's regressing, I think is what you meant to say there. And he has been regressing, but lack of a run game, when you don't have that play action, man, and I agree with the offensive line, but when you don't have a running game, play action passing just doesn't work. And CJ Stroud's pretty good at that. But you know what? When they're not afraid of you running the ball, it doesn't matter. Brandon had the Marlins winning the World Series at the beginning of the year. Okay. Well, they're not winning the World Series. Sorry.
But
they're clearly not. They're eliminated.
I think Houston is also struggling with all the injuries they've had. Tank Dell not being there is you're starting to see the impact of Tank Dell not being there.
Absolutely. But you know what I get every time my teams have injury problems? It's part of the game.
Yeah.
So there ain't no sense in whining about it.
Mixon is going from the Bengals offense to the Texans offense. So it's two completely different offenses.
Yeah, but he was there last year and effective.
There last year, the year before, and had good years. So
yeah, he was there. He was there with Houston. He had a very good year for Houston last year. Big part of the reason Houston was as good as they were. I mean, take it from Jabari, who watches that team more than any of us. I mean, he's a Texans fan. I mean, take his word for it. I mean, he was a big part of that team.
That's what I'm doing. I'm taking Jabari's word for it.
And Chubb is, I mean, you think Mixon's on his downside. Not compared to Chubb. Chubb's, I mean, I think Chubb's about done. Unfortunately, and heck, Mixon's been in the league longer than Chubb. So
I thought Chubb was drafted in 2016. Or no, was he drafted in 2016 or 18?
I don't know.
Chubb?
Yeah.
You need some help learning how to look that up in Google?
18.
Well,
yes, says the old guy looking up meta ethics. Didn't even
whatever that means. All right, let's get to picks, all right? So I don't have no more bullshit tonight. All right, let's get to picks.
Jeez.
We haven't done charts.
Let us finish talking.
No, I want to get to picks.
Can't even have a conversation without you.
All I'm going to get is a bunch of crap from Justin.
There was no crap. We were just trying to figure out.
Said something about. No, he mentioned that because
you
picked the topic something about Joe Mixon.
Let me finish. You're interrupting. Okay? You're interrupting. Let me finish, or I'll mute you.
Why can't we all be friends?
Well, I want to make this point because we were having a conversation about a topic that Bob brought up, and he wouldn't even let us all talk. He just says, "No, we're done talking about this."
Yeah,
you're muted, by the way, Bob. You won't even let anybody talk. What's up with that?
No, his mouth just runs like a motorboat.
Yeah. He just won't even let us have a good quality conversation about a topic he brought up.
Let's chill on the ripping on Bob.
Now he left. He raged quit.
Yeah, he did rage quit.
Chill on the ripping on Bob.
Are you back?
Are you back, Bob? Are you good?
It's not rip on him.
Are you calmed down now?
Oh my God!
Now let me do it for real. I
think we like the volume one better.
All right. Well, yeah, whatever. You know what? If you don't like it, I don't know what to tell you. All right. Let's go. Let's make some picks here. All right. Let's get down to the business of put some plays together for people to win. Dollar bet on this parlay, money line parlay. And here we go. The first game from Ireland this weekend, the Vikings and the Steelers. I like the Vikings.
That one's pretty much unanimous on there.
Yeah, man, I'm kind of torn on this one, if I'm being honest with you. I mean, Vikings with Wentz now, maybe they're a little different because, McCarthy was certainly having issues. And, I mean, they did play the Bengals defense, too. There's that. But I think Wentz could do pretty good in this offense with the weapons that they have. But I don't know. I mean,
Vikings or Steelers?
Tells me I think Pittsburgh may be a little better.
Okay, so you're going to lean Steelers.
I'm going to lean Steelers here, yes. Okay.
Yeah.
You got 2 Vikings, 1 Steelers.
I'm going to lean Steelers here.
I'm going to go Steelers as well.
Vikings. Sorry, I'm on the Vikings.
So am I. I just said 2 Vikings, 2 Steelers. Okay. Well, gee. I don't know why you guys are thinking that, but okay.
Vikings are the way better team in my opinion.
Justin, you got a coin? Let's flip it and see. Heads, Vikings, tails, Steelers.
It's heads.
Then it's the Vikings.
Okay, that's fine.
Sorry, guys. Commanders, Falcons. Now, with this Jaden Daniels news and McLaurin being out, and obviously the Falcons are now favored, and the Falcons are at home, and they just got shut out. I got to tell you, I'm leaning Falcons.
Yeah, I absolutely hate the Falcons, but yeah, if they don't win this game, then they are just absolutely losers. Give me the Falcons.
Okay.
Bijan 5 touchdowns.
Well, hopefully, but that's the only guy that's actually relevant on this team.
Mike?
Yeah, I mean, I got to lean towards Atlanta being shut out. Obviously, the Daniels situation, I do have to lean towards Atlanta, especially being at home.
Okay, can we just do this real quick? Saints, Bills.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not that delusional.
Browns, Lions.
Lion. Yeah.
Lions.
Okay. I figured we were all unanimous on that. Tighten up. And the Texans.
Jeez, what an awful matchup.
If Houston loses, they start the
Rob
season.
Said Steelers, Brandon said Vikings, so we couldn't even get the split in the chat.
I was going to say get the chat involved, but.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I'm taking Texans.
I don't know about this game.
I mean, I would like to think Houston gets a win here.
Well, yeah, I go with the Texans only because of the defense, though, not because of the offense.
I'll just go with majority.
All right, there you go. Texans. It is. Panthers, Patriots. Interesting game.
Patriots.
But I gotta say the Patriots at home. I'm with you, Tristan.
Drake May, baby.
Yeah, I'd say Patriots.
Okay.
I'd take the Patriots too.
All right, that's a unanimous one. Chargers, Giants. Dart is gonna start the game. Will he dart through the Chargers defense and pull off the upset? I ask you, will Jackson dart through the Chargers defense? I say no. I'm going to go with the Chargers.
I'm going Chargers.
Yes.
I
am too. Game?
Yeah, you got to go Chargers. Really good secondary, really good inside linebackers. Got to go Chargers.
Yeah, I think they could really make this start for Dart, make him want to dart back to the bench because this defense is pretty good. I mean, they're a pretty good defense.
Eagles, Bucks, the meeting clash of the unbeaten guys.
I'm going Bucks, bro. I'm going with Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, actually, I got to go Buccaneers too, actually. Surprise. But
wait, is Mike Evans still hurt?
Yes.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
4 weeks. I'm taking the Eagles.
You know, I'm going to stick with my
really tough one here. It really is. Actually, because you look at Philadelphia and it's not – I mean, they were getting blown out by the Rams. I mean, they only beat the Cowboys by 4 points. I mean, the Cowboys are all – I mean, Cowboys look decent against the Eagles. Now, given it was the first game of the season, but and then they played the Chiefs. That was a close game. The Eagles have been in some tight games here. Credit to them. They've won, but I don't know. Something tells me Tampa Bay is for real.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna still take the Buccaneers, actually, despite that.
All right, I'm on the Eagles.
I'm on Tampa Bay here.
Okay, you guys say Bucks.
I just haven't seen enough from the Eagles this season that makes me want to take them.
Okay, here's another interesting game. Colts and the Rams.
Yeesh.
Yeah, I know, tough game and 3.5 point spread. I mean, I got to take the Rams. Devontae Adams was hurt, and I think his he
I'm taking
practiced
the
today.
Rams here. I'm on the Rams.
Okay. Who else?
I don't
You
know,
got-
bro. The way Daniel Jones is carving up these teams, man. I don't know. This game's a toss-up.
Well, I think it is a toss-up too, but I still got to go Rams. Just barely, though. But I tell you what, though, if the Colts win this game, they are 100% this year's Minnesota Vikings. 100%.
Yeah,
Then what
for sure.
are this year's Minnesota Vikings?
Well, a team that has pieces around them, but got a quarterback that don't think he was going to play that well, and bam, they're a great team all of a sudden.
Are this year's Minnesota Vikings last year's Bengals?
No, I mean that was literally Minnesota though. Same storyline here. Quarterback that everyone thought was washed and done, and who knows what he can even do, and the right system and opportunistic defense. I mean, yeah, they're very similar in terms of that. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, who's the guy who's quarterbacking at Seattle?
Smith.
Arnold.
Yeah, Darnold.
Darnold. That's right.
So
Guess who is the number one rated quarterback in all the NFL going into that game last night? Sam Darnold.
There's no way.
In QBR, yes, he was rated number one.
Jeez, what world are we living in?
Absolutely. What world are we living in? Did you not watch the guy play last night?
I did, but
he's throwing the ball beautifully on target and making really good decisions in the pocket. I mean, how can you argue with that?
He's resurrected his career for sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
look at how he played last
credit there. I mean, he's on a team in Seattle that, I don't know what people really thought about Seattle heading into the year. And some people thought Darnold was just, looked good with Minnesota because of the weapons and the system. And I think Darnold's showing that maybe he's decent now, reliable at least. You can win games with him at least.
He's got targets, Mike. He's got JSN. He's got Cooper Kupp. He's got guys.
You told me last night Cooper Kupp was trash.
Yeah,
he is trash because he scored 5 points for me.
You just told me last night he was trash. Now he's reliable and good.
That was Tuesday, but
he's not. You would take JSN and Cooper Kupp over Justin Jefferson and Addison.
I never said I'd take
Darnold. Well, that's what he had last year.
Savage is in here. Savage is in here. By the way, Godwin may return. Who picked up Godwin off the waiver wire? That was you, Mike, wasn't it?
Yes.
Well, he may be good, but he also may not be that.
Hey, Mike, while I'm doing this, will you keep an eye on the chat? Because you got Savage in here saying, y'all dumb, Rams all the way. How y'all pick Bucks? They played trash in close games.
That's false.
Well, the Bucks don't play the Rams.
Baker Mayfield.
No, he's talking about the picks that we made. Okay.
You lose money, Rams. Did we not take the Rams?
Yeah, we took the Rams. Yeah.
That's what I don't understand. We literally took the Rams against the Colts. The Rams don't play the Bucks.
Let's get the Jaguars and the Niners. Can we do that?
But he is right about the Buccaneers. If we actually look at Tampa Bay, I mean, they've won by 2 points, 1 point, and 3 points. The 3 teams they've played, 2 of them are winless, and 1 of them's Atlanta. And, I mean, so he's actually right there. Tampa Bay hadn't actually just looked outstanding.
I know. I said Eagles. You guys said Tampa Bay. So
yeah, I know.
Well, Atlanta is a divisional game, though. And, I mean, the Jets, yeah, you can give him that, but that was a fluky play, though. So I'm not going to count it.
Jaguars, Niners. I'm taking Niners.
Yeah, I gotta go Niners. Yeah, this is a Mac Jones revenge game, right?
It is.
I agree with that, PhD.
Mac Jones played for the Jaguars last year or the year before.
It was
I don't remember. Anyway, Mike, Niners or Jags?
yeah, it was last year, wasn't it?
Yeah, he played for the Jaguars. He's a backup quarterback.
Yeah, he was back.
Niners or Jags?
I'll go with the Niners here.
Tristan?
I'll go with majority.
Okay.
Mac not
Everybody
playing.
Everybody in the chat on that too?
Well, who's playing for them though?
He's questionable, but I've not seen that. I haven't actually seen that he's confirmed out.
I know Purdy's out.
Mac Jones, he's not. I mean, there's no confirmation that he's 100% out.
No, he's
But
not
that-
out.
that-
He's. I think he practiced today.
Did he?
Yeah, I think so. I think I read that somewhere. I don't. All right, let's get through this parlay. Ravens Chiefs. I mean, I'm gonna be a homer here. I'm gonna take the Chiefs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then Purdy might start. Maybe Purdy will be back.
No, I think he's still out. Let me
Oh,
check.
Purdy's out, but Mac Jones should.
Yeah,
Anyway.
it should be Mac Jones starting, but no, I got to go Ravens. Ravens.
Okay.
Ravens.
2 Ravens. Mike.
Yeah, Purdy is confirmed starting.
Oh, really?
Okay, cool. So,
Never mind then. So much for that one.
Mike, I guess you're on the Ravens too.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Bears and Vegas. And what are the people saying in the chat?
Bears.
I'm going Vegas.
No, might. He says Purdy for sure starting. Yes. Yes, we know that.
All right.
Even if Mac Jones played, I would still take San Fran. So that's even more reason to take San Francisco if Purdy's
Right.
playing. So, I mean, it's all good.
I agree with you there, Mike.
All right, Bears, Raiders. I'm
It was
taking the
my
Raiders.
Last game, I had 1K to win 10K from Raven. Oh, man. That is not good, Savage. Sorry to hear that.
There it is.
Man, this one's tough.
Well, you and I picked the Raiders last week and they lost.
Oh, they did.
I'm
right.
rolling with Chicago here, man. Honestly,
Okay.
I'm rolling with the Bears here.
And so is Tristan.
Yeah, I agree.
I got we lean Chicago.
All right. Bears it is. All right. Let's get through these games. Do we have
40
2
minutes
Monday
later.
night games again? God darn. Packers and Cowboys.
Packers.
Yeah,
Obviously, the Packers.
Packers.
Yeah, go
Green.
Pack.
The Pack is back.
The Pikers, I should say. Pikers.
Or they could be the Porkers.
Yeah, either or. Just yeah.
Okay. All right. 2 Monday night games. Jets at the Dolphins.
Give me Jets.
What? Yeah, because you don't like Miami for some reason.
Tua's trash. Tua.
I'm taking Miami.
I like the Jets.
I know. I'm Miami. You're the Jets.
Go figure.
Man, what a horrible matchup.
Yeah, this won't be a game I'm watching.
My skip, yeah. I mean, this is one that you'd almost like to skip because it's it's 2 garbage teams. Who's the least garbage here? Fields probably going to play. Has been practicing. If he clears concussion protocol, then he should be good to go. So it sounds like he's definitely on track to to start here.
And that means you're going to pick who?
You bet against both of them. I guess I would kind of lean towards the Jets. I think they've looked a little better overall.
Okay.
I mean, played a close game with Pittsburgh. Could argue maybe they should have won that game. Tampa Bay, same thing. You know, they got smoked by Buffalo, obviously, but
okay. Justin, you on the Jets too?
Yeah, I'd have to slightly lean the Jets.
All right.
Tua still hasn't cleared concussion protocol.
Finally, almost there. One more game. Bengals at the Broncos. I'm taking the Broncos.
This is our Monday night slate? My God.
Yeah, those two games are Monday night.
Oh,
I don't want to watch it.
Well, Cincinnati and Denver would have been a good game if Burrow wouldn't have gotten hurt.
yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So,
I said Denver.
Yeah, I got to go Denver here.
all right. We got Denver. Mike, I'm sure you're on that too, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's see what
Yeah,
our
you don't think you're taking Miami? I mean, Miami's more laughable than the Jets.
Be my guest. I'm from Miami, and I'm taking the Jets. So,
I mean, they've looked better than Miami so far.
yeah,
The Jets have. I don't think there's any way you could argue that they haven't. I mean,
can't.
all right. I'm going $1 to win me $438.81. We've got the Vikings, the Falcons, the Bills, the Lions, the Texans, the Patriots, the Chargers, the Bucks, the Rams, the Ravens, the Bears, the Packers,
Pikers.
and the Broncos. That is our NFL parlay for this week. Hopefully we'll do better.
Always favor the home team because Miami's at home. You're favoring Miami at home.
That's even more.
They were at home against New England. That didn't do them any good. And this is division rival. Give me your point of Miami has looked better than the Jets. That's foolish to be wanting to back Miami. Played better against the Bills on it was a Monday or a Thursday night game, dude. It was a Thursday night game on a short week. The Bills weren't fully rested, dude. That's your argument. They played better against the Bills than the Jets did. But the Jets almost beat a 3-0 team and a 2-1 team.
Well, yeah, but then the Bills won the game anyways. I mean,
yeah, the Bills beat the Dolphins anyway. Yeah, it matters. It was a short week.
We're going to get all kinds of shit here. New Orleans, Tennessee, and others have played at home. That logic is wild.
I'm just saying.
Exactly. That is crazy.
Just
because you're at home, that your logic is, well, they're at home. They've got to win.
Can I tell you why I picked the Dolphins? Because I feel like the Dolphins have better receivers and have a better quarterback. Period.
If Tua is still the Dolphins quarterback, they're going to lose 100% of the time.
Okay. Then
that's just
that's about the goofiest take I've ever heard. Okay.
The dude is horrible. I don't know when they're going to get it through their heads that they need to fire him, rip out McDaniels because he obviously doesn't know how to coach the team, and just get rid of the whole team. Start over.
Why do we always have to go?
Yeah, why do you always have to go with the home team? That's how you're betting. You're always picking the home team every week.
No, I'm saying, do we really have to go? He's going after Tua now, and now he's going to make me pull up Tua stats so I can tell you how full of crap you are. Okay.
But Bob, he's talking about this year. You do know in the first game of the season, Tua had a QBR of 1.
I know that. I realize that, but he's just talking about. He was talking about Tua last year that he was junk. Come on, man.
And I'm gonna keep talking about him. That
okay, all right. Well, when you can throw for 4,624 yards in a season, we'll talk. And by the way,
how many of those yards did he win?
His completion percentage this year is 69.7, 575 yards. He's thrown 4 interceptions. You know what? Yeah. He's tried to go Brett Favre. It didn't work. His rating his QBR is 22.3. So yes, he's having a bad year.
Hold on, I'm getting the comments, Bob. You're yakking on here. I asked
Not
this
average, dude.
respectfully. Let me get to the comments here, Bob. PhD. I ask this respectfully. Is PO an adult? I mean, yes. Line
Listen,
makers
Bob.
give home team 3 points. I understand that. I mean, again, I understand what you're saying, but to just go with Miami just because they're at home against a division rival at that.
Hell no.
I mean,
I haven't seen.
I don't know that that's going to be the only reason that I'm going with a team.
Listen, Mike. I haven't seen one single Dolphins fan that I know say that Tua is a good quarterback. The fans at the stadium had a sign up saying "Fire McDaniels and fire Tua."
PO, I told you why I would pick the Jets. They've played better this year than Miami has. Miami's been blown out 2 times. The Jets have lost 2 games that they probably could have won or should have won and had the lead late in those games or going down the field to win the game against Pittsburgh. I mean, they've looked like a better team. If you've watched the Jets and the Dolphins and you are arguing, no, the Dolphins look like a better team, you need to lay off of it.
Since I'm not allowed to talk, I'm going to go ahead and put Tua's stats in the chat. Thank you.
Miami has the weather advantage. It is literally September. What weather advantage? Everywhere's warm. Everywhere's warm right now. What weather advantage do they have now?
I'll clear this right now. You know, it's so hot here that both of them are going to struggle. That's how hot it is. That Dolphins will struggle, and so will the other team.
Well, you know what? I'm not defending PO at all because I do agree with you guys. I think he's wrong, but I think I understand what he's trying to say. Because Tristan, you know this because I've also been in the Miami Stadium, that their roof is designed so that the sunshine shines on the away team's sideline. So that way they bake in the heat versus Miami gets to sit in the shade. I think that might be what he's talking about, but that's like
you got to count humidity, like all these other factors that affects both of the teams. Because I go out in the heat every day here, so if anyone knows about the Miami Heat, it's me. It's bad for both teams.
That doesn't matter.
The other thing is he's literally. I mean, they're a division rivals. They play each other. The Jets play in Miami every freaking year. It's not like this is new to them. I don't think if you're factoring the weather in a division rivalry game against 2 teams like that, now you're factoring in the weather. I'm sorry, that doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, I have not seen anything PO said that's convinced me. Oh yeah, Miami.
Okay, Bob. No one cares, dude. Tua is horrible. He can't win close games when it matters.
Take the under, Savage. Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't.
Well, but Bob, if you're gonna say that about Tua, you got to say it about Herbert, though. But you're willing to trash Herbert about not winning games too. So,
I'm not trashing anybody. I'm just saying that I'm picking Miami because I think they have the better offense than the Jets.
Jets have Garrett Wilson.
I mean, at the end of the day, both of these teams suck and aren't very good. So, I mean, that's the thing. If you're really lining up to bet Miami over the Jets, like that's one of your biggest bets of the weekend, that's crazy. I mean, I personally thought we should have probably skipped this game just because both teams aren't really that good. But since we were forced to pick it because Bob wants to pick every single game, we took the Jets because if you look at the 3 games these 2 teams have played, the Jets have simply looked like a better team. And there's nothing you can do to disprove that. So that's just what it is.
Since Green Bay beat
both of these teams are 0-3. I mean,
they completely suck. PO, trust me, they suck.
0-3. Yeah, they're both.
Yeah, they're 0-3. What more do you? I mean, I don't know.
I just don't think Miami has all the pieces.
You go bet Miami. Go bet your bank account on Miami this weekend if you're that damn confident in it, and see how it works out for you.
I get where he's coming from. I do, but they don't have the system where they can make Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle flourish like they're supposed to. They just don't have it. And the only considerably good player on Miami is Achan right now that's doing any work. So
thanks, PhD. You too, buddy.
You too, man.
Good offense, but if Tua can't get the ball, yeah, exactly.
Exactly my point. Tua can't get the ball to anyone.
Why would it be different in New York? We're not like freaking countries up here. Well, I mean, yeah.
I've never heard such ridiculous statements. Tua can't get the ball to anyone. He has a 69.7 completion percentage. It has nothing to do with that. Does he get enough protection? No, absolutely not. But saying, well, he's shit. He can't get the ball to him. If you're shit, you don't complete 69.7% of your passes.
That's
okay,
not a number to brag about,
dude. If Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill would get their act together, they drop some passes.
Oh, come on. Now, this is excuse making at this point.
Whatever. I'm not a Tua. Look, I'm not a Tua fan. But when people make erroneous statements that people are trash. By the way, and I've never called Justin Herbert trash. I said he couldn't win. He hasn't won in the playoffs.
Well, Tua hasn't.
Trevor Lawrence is one up on Justin Herbert and will be until Justin Herbert wins a playoff game.
Tua has
this year.
Tua has made a playoff game? No.
Yeah, exactly.
He has not. And he hasn't shown any improvement at all. He's actually
why are you bringing up this is the same team that put up 72 points in Miami 2 years ago.
Yeah.
This isn't the same team.
No.
What? We're really
there you go.
This is the same team that put up 72 points against Denver, which Denver's not the same team they put 72 points up against, by the way. I mean, I'm sorry, P.O. Your logic cracks me up. Your logic really cracks me up. It is not the same freaking team from 2 years ago, bro.
Teams change.
This is not the same team.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%.
Yeah, that's crazy talk. They have the same players.
Yeah, well, they also have Raheem Mostert on that team. He's not even.
They don't have the same players. They don't have Mostert. You're right, Just. I mean, that was
a big 1-2 punch for them.
Yeah, when Mostert
and Mostert, but he's nowhere to be found. And Tyreek Hill has one good game every 5 games. Jalen Waddle had one good game.
You're literally the only one that's like all in on Miami. You're the only person,
dude.
You've had 7 different people,
bro. Let me save you from.
All right, that's enough. End of discussion.
Denver is not the same team that they were 2 years ago. If you think that too, you're crazy. Like, this is crazy talk. 2 years ago, they put up 72 points. 70 points, I mean. Woo.
PhD's got plus 10.9 against Justin.
That's right. Yeah. Well, I thought it was less than that, but JSN didn't have the greatest game for me last night.
No, he didn't.
But
my boy has JSN, and we were hanging out, and he was losing his mind because JSN wasn't getting enough targets.
No, yeah, he was okay. I mean, he got 13 points, but
it's better than Cooper Kupp, who got 5, I think.
Oh, did he get 5? No.
Which I don't know what in my right mind said to start him.
No, P.O., I wouldn't. Heck no. But all I'm saying is the fact you're bringing something up from 2 years ago for your argument for a team to win a game is crazy. That's all I'm saying. That's crazy. Your factors right now are they scored 70 points against a team that's not the same team that they were then. Miami is not the same team.
All right. I can't wait till y'all live on Tuesday.
Hey, me too, man. Hey, yes. Who would have thought? Hey, at least we made the Jets-Dolphins game intriguing now, boys.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
We've
At
got
least we got some
bragging
light
rights
to it.
on the line. PO's got bragging rights on the line. And if they win, we may have to bring him on the show.
Yeah.
So he can
I'll tip my cap. If Miami wins, I'll tip my cap to you, bro. I'll
Yeah.
tip my cap.
I don't have as much stock in this, but yeah, I'll give it to you.
Right. But they also played a Denver team that is nowhere near as good as they are now. And they also haven't scored they haven't done nothing since then. I mean,
Yeah,
Miami's been
Denver's defense was trash that year.
Let me try this again.
horrible.
Yeah.
I can't, dude.
End of discussion, please.
The
Let's
biggest
move
argument
on.
over the worst matchup.
All right, let's go. No kidding.
Well, what boggles my mind more is that Bob is willing to go to Tua's defense, but he's more than willing to trash Herbert all the time. That's what
Not
boggles.
because he calls him trash. Okay,
Well,
I didn't call Herbert trash. End of discussion. You heard the gong. All right, look, Ryder Cup. This is a pretty big deal. Europe leads the USA 5.5 to 2.5, and it's the first time that the Europe team has had a first day one lead on U.S. soil in 2 decades. That's 20 years for those of you who don't know math. That's a pretty big deal, and I'm just going to tell you right now, the number 1 player in the world, Scotty Scheffler, did not bring it today at all.
That's why Europe is minus 185 currently.
How did playing at home work out for Miami against their other division rival, New England? Didn't work out so good, did it, PO?
I'm going home.
Yeah.
I got a headache.
Yeah.
I like it. I don't like how Bob doesn't like it.
Point.
I'm just ready to go home.
He was not a good quarterback.
Miami at home. Look out, everybody.
Yeah, look at it.
Biggest
We'll
home
see.
field advantage in the NFL
We'll
is
see.
Miami.
We'll see.
Not on that.
We'll see.